was irreparable. About that is irreparable. And not to have in the backstage, I ever and about I was still on. You can't let us send me this thing now. Don't send us. I don't even open account sir. Without
Okay, not run out for you.
Baba Sharp, without.
How much you can pay back?
And I thank you. You see you alive, sir.
Okay.
She use the talk, sir.
All right. Good day, everyone. Can you hear me? Good morning. So, I'm waiting for people to come in so that we can start the class. Properly. Okay. So, if you're online, please. Good morning. So today, we're going to be talking about marketing campaigns with visual content, elevating marketing campaigns with visual content. Basically, we're going to have about three topics today. So the first topic is elevating marketing campaigns with visual content. So visual content is no longer optional; it is core component of successful marketing campaign. This presentation provides actionable strategy for integrating optimized visual into your broader marketing efforts, ensuring your brand message resonates and drive engagement. So this content or this class today will help you to elevate your marketing campaign with visual content. All right, so we ensure that your brand message resonates and drive engagement. So we will explore how to align visuals with goals, craft compelling stories, and then select right formats for maximum impact. So we're going to know how to craft compelling stories and then select right format for maximum impact. Get ready to transform your marketing with the power of visual story, right? So, aligning visuals with marketing goals, define objective. So, for you to align visual with marketing goals, one, you need to define your objective. So, I think we've done this before, but it's a good thing that we're doing it over again to brushing our memory. So, define objectives, clearly outline what you want to achieve, right? With the marketing campaign, are you aiming to increase your brand awareness, drive sales, generate leads, Specific goals will guide your visual content strategy. So, right, you need to define your objective, which is number one. So, you need to clearly outline what you want to achieve with your marketing campaign. Is it that you want people to be aware of your brand, or you want to get people to buy what you're selling, or you want to generate leads? Maybe you want to get maybe more followers or all, right? Then specific goals will guide your visual content strategy. So number two is identify target audience. You need to identify your target audience. Understand your audience preference, their demographics, and online behavior. Morning. And online behavior. This knowledge will inform the story, tone, and platform choices for your visuals, right? So you need to understand your preference, you need to understand your demograph. So demograph actually means where you're from, maybe specific region or area or part of any country, right? So this knowledge will inform the style, tone, and platform choices for your visual. So if you understand your audience, if you understand their preference, what they like, if you understand their demographic, where they come from, and how they behave online, this knowledge will inform the style, the tone, and platform choices for your visual. So it will help you create more content. It will help you create compelling visuals or visuals that will uh, make your target audience stay. So number three is map visuals to the customer journey. So determine which type of visual will be more effective at each stage of customer journey. So from initial awareness to final purchase. So there's a way you create content that brings in people into your platform or bring people into your your space. And then there's another content that you can create that will also make them want to purchase whatever it is that you sell, or make them want to stay and watch more or engage more on your content, right? So from initial awareness to final purchase, tailor your content accordingly. So if you notice, there are some content that are being created that you see that um, they would create this content just to bring in people into the page or just to drive in people to come into their space. And then there are other content in that page that will make people want to stay or make people want to actually buy what they're selling, right? So this is what we are going to be learning during the practical classes on Friday. So the next one is storytelling through visuals, right? So you know that storytelling is very, very important when it comes to visuals. It's very important for you to tell a story when you are trying to make visual content. At least let people be driven by whatever it is that you're trying to communicate to them, right? So number one is establish narrative. So you need to establish a narrative. Every visual should contribute a large story that connects with your audience. So for every visual you're trying to create, for every visual you're trying to put out there, make sure it connects with your audience. Make sure it connects with your audience on an emotional level. Like we said, there are a lot of videos out there that when people they try to make it to connect to people emotionally. They try to make it connect to people emotionally and all of that. They try to get your emotions. There are some videos that you watch and then the video starts with something like, today I don't feel like crying. No, 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 no. Okay, let me come again. Maybe today I just feel like crying. I have a lot in my mind or on my mind. I have a lot to say, but I can't say it. Like just to capture the audience for them to listen to you or listen to whatever it is that you want to say. Then you now come up by saying, buy your product or whatever it is that you want to sell out there. Just tell a story, just say something that connects to people emotionally. Think about the message you want to convey and the feelings you want to evoke. So there are a lot of other people out there that talk about love, they talk about marriages, they talk about money, they talk about investment and all of that. So there are different stories that you can actually sell out and then for people to buy whatever it is that you're selling. So using compelling images, so you can also use images to tell a story. So select high quality images and videos that capture attention and support your narrative. Ensure your visuals are authentic. They are also diverse and representative of your brand. So whatever you do, make sure they represent your brand. Make sure that they are diverse. Make sure that they are authentic. The most important thing is just make sure that they represent your brand, right? Make sure they represent your brand at all times. So when we were working on Canva, I told you that you can, for you to be able to manage your brand, you need to have a color, brand color, you need to have brand font, right? Just pick specific color. So whatever you're now doing that has to do with visual has to go align um, with your brand. Your brand is basically your logo, your colors, your fonts and all of this stuff. So they are what we call your brand. So it's branding. So if you're making videos, if you're making visual, if you're making imagery or anything that has to do with your company, it has to align with your brand, right? So the next one is incorporate brand messaging. So seamlessly integrate your brand's voice and values into your visual. So, like I said, you can just start with good morning, everyone. Today, I don't feel like doing anything because I'm going through a whole lot mentally. And then, but maybe along the line, you can just come up and you people have refused to buy my product. I can't sleep. Just do something that would just make people want to view your story, make people want to watch or come to your what do you call your platform. There are like a whole lot of videos out there that you can use as a reference to whatever it is that you want to do for your brand. So incorporate brand messaging, seamlessly integrate your brand's voice and value into your visual. Use consistent colors. I just mentioned colors, right? Use consistent colors, consistent fonts, and design elements to reinforce your brand recognition, right? So make sure that your colors are consistent, your brand font is consistent, and then reinforce brand recognition. Just try to there's this thing that has to do with fonts and what do you call fonts and colors, right? So when you have a font of your own, you have your color. It means that whatever you do for your brand will have to stick to those fonts and those colors, unless you want to rebrand. Unless it is just time for you to now rebrand, then you can decide to now change your colors, change your fonts. But whatever you're doing, make sure you stick to your font, make sure you stick to your color because it gives you, it's more like your watermark. Anywhere that they see, they know that, oh, this is this particular company. Oh, this is Percy's company. Oh, this is James' company. This is Mustafa's company. So, yeah, it's really, really good to stick to colors and fonts and also elements. So the next one is choosing the right visual format. So just like Facebook has a visual format, Instagram has a visual format, TikTok has a visual format. So let's dive into visual format. Images deal with conveying information quickly and creating a strong visual impact. Use high resonating images that are optimized for different platforms. So for images, because it's not a video, because you are unable to express yourself properly. So you need images, you need compelling text, text that when people see this thing, they would be able to um, understand what you're selling or understand what you're trying, the message you're trying to pass, right? So make sure you use strong visuals. So if you look by my right, you can see some pictures, some fonts. They are really strong visuals that are compelling. Like literally, you can see this online and then just want to see what it is there or what is written there, right? So yeah. So the next one is a video. So engaging and immersing, perfect for storytelling and demonstration. So visuals normally is just for storytelling and demonstration. So it is that you can be able to express yourself, you can able to say what you want to say and then sell your product or sell yourself out there for people to come. So visual, appealing and mobile friendly. Make sure that they are visually appealing and they are also mobile friendly, right? So we've done infograph. I'm sure most of you here are not new with infograph. You should understand what infograph is. By this time, you should know that, oh, this is how we can make infographics, right? So effective for presenting complex data in an easily digestible format. Use clear visuals, concise text to highlight key insights. So infograph already, you can take a whole lot of information, right? It will break down the complex data to a way that people can easily understand it. That's what infograph is all about. So these are like the formats that you can use for selling your stories or for telling stories or for your visuals, right? So the images, the videos, and also infograph. So let's dive into the next one, which is optimizing visuals for different platforms. Optimizing visuals for different platforms. So we have social media, we have websites, we have email marketing. So we've done email marketing. I'm sure I taught you email marketing, and maybe the other person also taught you how you can go around email marketing, right? How you can go around email marketing, right? So, social media tell us your visuals to each platform's specifications and audience preference. Use eyes catching images and videos that are optimized for mobile viewing. That's what you do for social media. Make sure you optimize your images and videos that are optimized for mobile viewing. So for website, optimize visuals for fast loading too. Most of the time, it's not necessary for you to put high definition images on. Make sure they are really good and compelling, but make sure that they are not too heavy that when somebody is trying to load the website, they are unable to load it, right? So use distribute text and caption to improve accessibility, search engine, and ranking. So, email marketing use compelling visuals to capture attention and drive clicks through rates. Ensure your images are responsive and render correctly across different email clients. So, email marketing, you already know how to do email marketing. Like, I don't how to um, create your text, how to send out emails to people, and all of that. So, if you don't know how to work with email marketing at this particular point. Maybe we could have a recap during the last class on Friday for email marketing. So if you want to learn how to go about email marketing, just send like a hi on the platform so we could see how it goes. So maintaining brand consistency. So it's good for you to maintain your brand consistency, right? Like I've always said, right? Make sure that your fonts are same, make sure that your um, colors are same, make sure that your templates are not Like there are no differences in templates. So I'm going to show you something that you should be, yeah, you should probably be able to relate with, right? So I'm going to go into Instagram so that you can see what I mean by consistency when it comes to brand. When it comes to brand, right? So this is Cosmopolitan University page. The brand here is, if you can see very well, you will see that there is blue, gold, and basically white. This is what we use here in Cosmopolitan University. So you can see the page, right? So now this is consistency because everything that is on this page carries the same font, carries the same color at all points, at all points. So you can see that there is gold, there's blue, and there's white. There's gold, there's blue, and there's white. So if I show you all the posts on this page, you see that it never goes out of the brand color. Check here, you see apply. You see that it's the same color that you'll be seeing. So let's go down. You can see the only thing you'll be seeing on this page is going to be blue, gold, and white. Any other thing that you see it falling off from this page. So you can see consistency. The fonts are the same. There's nothing like the font here is different. The font here is, you can see the font. All the fonts they use here are the same. Then when we talk about consistency, this element here, you can see this picture here, all these boxes. You can see that most of the pictures here carries like the same kind of boxes and all of that. You can see them. So you see that there's consistency in this blue, gold, and white. Everywhere you can see them and the same color. So this is what we call branding, right? This is how to create a brand. This is how to be consistent with your brand at all time. Make sure that your colors are the same at all points. Make sure that your fonts are the same at all points. You can see all of these spaces, even the elements that we use, which is these pictures that are being put in boxes, are the same. You can see them here again. You can see them, so they are the same. So that's what we are learning at the moment. That's what we are learning at the moment or talking about at the moment. So maintaining brand consistency. So visual guidelines is number one, template is number two, then style guide is number three. So consistency is key to building a recognizable, trustworthy brand. Develop a comprehensive style guide that outlines your brand, visual elements including color, font, imagery, logo usage, create templates for commonly used visuals to ensure consistency across all marketing material. Regularly review and update your style guide reflecting evolving brand stance. I've showed you this already. You can see the colors are the same. Well, when they talk about templates, you can see these templates we're using here are the same. Anywhere you go, you see the same template, the same thing. That's what we're using over and over and over and over again, right? So let's go straight to all of this. You can see the same thing, the same templates. That's what we're using on all. Same templates, same color, same font, same template, same color, same font, same template, same color, same font. So it gives, there's a way it makes your brand looks like it, this consistency in this thing. There's just consistency, same color, same everything. So this is how you can be able to make your brand, make your people trust your brand, right? This consistency, people will trust your brand because of how consistent you are, right? They will. They will. First is the same bank. I don't understand what she means by bank, but okay. So high is what I said. Everybody should put if you want to learn how to go about email marketing. So measuring the impact of visual content is what we're going to engagement rates, click-through rates, and conversation rates. So at all time, try to check how many people engage on your content, how many people click through your rate, sorry, and then conversation rate also at all times. So for this, I think we're done with this before we go to the next topic. Key takeaway and next step is visuals are crucial. They're very crucial. So visual content is essential for effective marketing campaign. We all know this already. Align your visual with your marketing goals to create cohesive strategy. So number two is telling compelling stories. Like we said, you need to tell compelling stories. Like see something that is compelling. So if you want to sell something to me, right, you need to make me believe that this thing you are selling to me is good. So let's take for example this product that I'm holding at the moment. You need to tell me that this thing will hold water, and then the water, if I put cold water here, the water will be cold. And then you need to make me believe that if I buy this thing, it's going to be worth it before I can buy. So craft our stories, companion stories, and all of that to be able to sell your brand. So use story to connect with your audience on an emotional level. Like I said, make sure you capture them emotionally. Let's see, this is life. You need to be able to capture your audience emotionally, so that because emotion is like really strong. When people connect with you emotionally, it means that you've gotten them already, right? Right? People use this to manipulate people, which is not really good. But I mean, you can sell any product because you've gotten them emotionally already, right? So choose the right visual formats for different platforms and optimize for maximum impact. So the next one is stay consistent. Like I said, at all time, be consistent with your posts, be consistent with your materials, be consistent with everything that you post across your visual material. Track your results and refine as needed. So when you track your results, you try to refine if needed. If not, then you don't need to refine. All right, so the next topic. So for those that came in late, um, the topic we just finished is elevating marketing campaign with visual content. Elevating marketing campaign with visual content. So we just finished this. So I'm trying to brush up all the remaining two topics before my time is up for today, for the day. So the next one is going to be this, which is navigating digital frontier designs for trends, design trends for 2024, right? So navigating the digital frontier, design trends for 2024. So I would now like to welcome you to a journey through cutting edge of digital design. This presentation will explore the latest trends, sharpening user experience, discover how minimalizing typography and immersive technology are redefined the digital landscape, learn to integrate these elements for impactful visual content. Right? Let's dive in. So the power of minimalizing. Number one is clear interface. Number two is enhanced UX. Number three is fast load time. Right? So minimalism strips interface to essential elements. It focuses on simplicity and clarity. So, like I said, at all time, make sure that whatever you have as the content is simple and has clarity. So you're spelling out your content, make sure it's simple, and then there's like clarity to whatever you're telling people out there so that they will understand that, oh, this is what this person is actually talking about. Then reduce clutter, improve user experience. It makes navigation more intuitive. So whenever you try to reduce clutters, right, on your content or whatever it is that you want to do, it makes navigation more intuitive. So if let's say for example your website is like too congested, right? Like there's like a lot of things on your website, your your navigation experience would be slow and would be really bad, right? So faster load time. So basically this is talking about like for website designs and all of that. So for faster load time, lighter design results in faster loading page. This is crucial for engagement, right? So like I said, if your posts, your pictures are heavy on your website, it will make the website like really slow. So you need to put some things that are really light. Maybe reduce the megabytes or reduce the size of the video or the size of the picture that you're about to put. So whenever people click through it, it's easier for it to load. Like it doesn't take much time. So minimalism isn't just a style, it's a design philosophy. It prioritizes content and functionality. See, at all times, self, wow, if you want to create a content, if you want to create a post or whatever it is that you want to create, right? Make sure that uh, it's really simple, and then there's clarity. So I would also like to take you back to our page so you will see something. You see something. So so let's take for example this picture now. You can see how simple this picture looks. Welcome back to school. A brand new semester means fresh opportunity, new memories, and endless possibility. This is like the only thing that is on this post. And then this picture, see how simple it is. And then you just put your address, your this and this and this. So when people come to check out on this post, where they will now see more on the post is going to be on the description. So you can see the description now spells out like a whole lot about the post. So this is simple. This is really nice. There's no so many plenty talk on the picture. It's just simplicity and it's just more of clarity, right? Simplicity and clarity. Same as this one, you can see how simple it is. There's no much design. Some people would like to like put a lot of designs on their page. They like to put so many things. No, you don't need that. Make it simple and make it clear. Make it simple and make it clear. And that's all. That's all you need for your design. That's all you need for your post. Make it simple and make it clear. So right, this is it. So let's go back to what we've been doing. All right. So the next one is bold typography, making a statement. So I'm also going to give you like an example of bold typography making a statement. So expressive type space, bold font command attention. So that bold font, it commands attention. It conveys personality and brand and identity. Hierarchy and emphasis. Typography establish clear visual hierarchy. It guides users through content. Then the number three is readability matters. So balance boldness with readability, ensure that comfortable reading experience. So let's go back to that page and then I'm going to show you something. You can see that on each of these posts, there must be something there that is bolder than whatever it is. So number two, you can see this. Hello. You see how big this February is, right? Then this one that is under here is like really small. So the February is basically what we're celebrating. That's why it's making a statement here. It's bolder, right? Uh, Take for example another one. Let's say maybe one of those. So you can see that here, the governor of Jigawa State, MTN OP, and NIDA receive award at the next Big Thing event organized by Digital Housing and Cosmopolitan University. So you can see how bold this is. This is like the only thing you need, and you've sold out this entire thing already. And then there are like pictures and whatever it is that you need to sell out. So on your description, that's where you need to put a lot of other information, not on this page. So when you put this, and then you now go to your description and then put the remaining information there for people to see. You can see the main purpose of this picture is to welcome back students to campus. So you can see it here, boldly written, welcome back to campus, and then this other one is small here. So it's very, very important to use bold because it makes like really, it makes statements, right? So you can see, let's say for this one, you can see this one is bold, and then what you need people to know about is what is going to be bold on the page, just to capture their attention. And then you can, if you check this page now, what is more bolder here is induction. So the first thing when I come to this page, the first thing I will see is induction before I even see any other thing, because induction is like really, really bold here, right? Like very, very bold. Whenever I open this page, the first thing I'm going to read on this page is nursing science. It's nursing science. Before I now start reading what else is on. If I open this page, the first thing I'm going to see here is admission ongoing before even seeing the undergrad, undergraduate and IJM, right? Admission ongoing. So this is what they are trying to see here. Please, if you understand what I'm saying, please just like send a hi, a thumbs up or something, so I will understand that we are, all of us are like on the same page at the moment, right? So bold typography makes statements. It matters a whole lot. Then express typeface, bold fonts command attention. They convey personality and brand identity. That's what they do. So that's why it's very good for you to have a particular font that you're using for your bold write-ups or typography. So hierarchy and emphasis. Typography establish clear visual hierarchy. It guides users through content, right? So it guides users to content. So readability matters. Balance boldness with legibility, ensure comfortable reading experience. So typography is more than just a text, it's a design element. Bold choice can transform a simple layout into a memorable experience. So for, like I said, you can see there's a hierarchy in whatever we do, you do or you post. So the hierarchy here is that we warmly welcome all new students to Cosmopolitan University. You can see that it's big. Then the second one is now not bold, it's like really small. Then enrollment for new semester begins on Thursday. You can see how it is, you can see how it goes. Then we look forward to welcoming. So there's like hierarchy. Here is bold, here is like the statement, and then here is also bold but a little bit like smaller. So all of this really, really matters when it comes to designs and storytelling materials. So typography is more than just a text, it's a design element. Both choices can transform simple layout into memorable experience, right? So the next one is dark mode design for nights, right? So reduce eye strain. Dark mode lessens eyes fatigue in low light. It improves nighttime usability. So I always like to use like really dark dark fonts for whatever I do, right? So it doesn't affect your eyes, it doesn't affect other people's eyes. So most of my fonts, most of the things I do are like really, really like using dark modes. So energy efficiency, screen consume less power in dark mode. Yes, that's true. And then they extend device battery life. So enhance focus, dark background minimize distraction, they keep user engaged. And this is very, very true. Let me show you something. You can see the blue back here. There's like a blue, what they call background here in most of our content. The blue is dark, right? So whatever you write here, it captures people's attention because it's like the background is like in a dark mode, right? You can see here too the same thing. The background is like in a dark mode also. it's dark. So wherever you write captures people's attention, right? You can see here too, the background here is dark. So if this background was supposed to be white, I'm going to show you how it's going to look like now. So let's do a comparison. You can see this video here, right? So I'm going to go into Canva. I'm going into Canva now, and then I'm going to show you what I think that should be here. I think that picture should be here. Picture should be here. All right, so you can see the design. This design I made it. So let's change this design to a white background. But before you change the design to a white background, you need to change these colors so that you'll be able to see them to let's say blue background, blue colors. So now we're going to change this place to a white background. No way. Okay, so I'm going to go to position, I'm going to go to layer, and then I'll go to my background, right? So I'm going to change my background to white. Uh, okay, okay. So because I made this my background, if I temper with it, uh, if I temper with it, so it means that I'll have to create something that is similar to this, and then I will try to temper with it and see how it goes. So this is our initial, right? So I'm going to duplicate this initial. I'm going to duplicate the initial, right? I'm going to duplicate my initial. Then I'm going to go to position. As you can see already, I made this my background. So I need to remove this as my background. So I'm going to detach image from background. So this is what I have done now. I've detached this image from my background. This is the image I used. So I'm going to turn this background to white background. So I'm turning this my background to what? To a white background. So this is how it's going to look if I turn my image to a white background. And then I'm going to turn, let's take this out for a bit. White background, I'm going to turn this one to blue so that it can resonate with what we have there, right? So for my image now, because if you remember, I have like a layout on the image. So I'm going to change the layout of my image to also blue. So whatever you do, make sure that the colors are same. So I'm going to change this to blue, to a blue color, right? So this is what I'm getting as my blue. So I'm going to use, so I'm gonna go for a darker blue. So what I want to do now is to set this as background. So now you can see that that image, that's what you call that we did. That this is the same design with this design here. Can you see? This design I just did is the same design with this design. But if you're going to pick between this design and this other design, which one would you pick? So I need you to give me an answer. This design, they are the same design, right? But then with this different background colors. So which one would you rather pick? Which one would you rather pick? This is the same thing, but I used what I did was just to change the background to white and then change the font because I can't leave this font as white. It will interfere with the white that is down there. So which one would you rather pick? This or this? So I need you people to respond to me. Let's move on. So you can see it. So now, most of the time, make sure that your background is dark, and then you can either have your white, you can have any other color that you want to have on your design. It's better that we it brings out your design, it brings out your design like really, really well. Okay. Then dark mode isn't just a trend, it's a user-centered design choice. It adapts to different environments. Dark mode adapts to like almost everything. Adapts to different environments. It adapts to wherever you put on dark mode is like really, really just nice. So you can decide to make anything on dark mode. This is dark. This is white. So I'm going to delete this because I really don't need it anymore. So this is better. This is like really, really super cool. Right? So let's say we want to try to make a design on this. This is dark, right? On this, whatever you put. So we made an example. Oh, this is supposed to be in practical. Okay, so we'll do this during the practical class, right? So I'm not supposed to be doing practical right now, right? So we'll do that during the practical class. So yeah, dark mode for night. So make sure your background is like always in dark mode, right? Then AR/VR, immersive experience. To enhance engagement, AR/VR provide interactive experience. This captures this captivate users. So whenever you try to tell a story and then you're using like a VR, just like this image, like it captures like people, it captures like users. So just like for example, now you see there's a lady on this page using VR on our page using VR. You can see it's the same thing with the other one. This I took this picture in January. I took this picture of this lady in January. She's a student of the school. She's a student of this school. You can see how appealing it is, right? You can see how appealing the visual is. So brand storytelling, it creates massive brand narrative. This allows deeper connection. So product visualization, users can virtually experience product. It can provide purchase decision. AR/VR blurs the line between digital and physical world. It opens new avenue, for creative expression. So the next one is the rise of inclusive design. Accessibility, that's number one. Empathy, that's number two. Equity is also number three. Make sure there's accessibility, make sure there's empathy, make sure there's equity, right? So design is a powerful tool to create empathy. Understanding diverse perspective leads to more inclusive solution. So inclusive design ensure products are accessible to everyone. Consider varying abilities, backgrounds, and culture. Promote equity and equal access to also digital experience. So the next one is micro micro interaction, delightful details, right? So basically I told you that you would need feedbacks, right? So value, cue, confirm, action, the acknowledge user input. So feedback is really good at all time when it comes to marketing, when it comes to marketing your products, when it comes to digital marketing. Make sure that there is feedback on your product at all time. Make sure you get feedbacks. So guidance, subtle animation offer hints. They guide user intuitively. So sometimes you can make animations just to guide people, just to guide users to follow through your page or your content or whatever it is that you want to sell. So for example now, This is not an animation, but it's more like a guide. So like I said here, follow these steps to apply, right? So go to this, click this before you apply, find a course, register, then submit your application, then apply now. You can see it's more like a guide, right, for people to be able to use the platform. Then and I said scan me. So it means that they can also scan the URL and then you can take them to the website where they would be able to uh, register or apply for into the university, right? So all of these things are like really, really cool for you to have when you are trying to create your page or you're trying to create a page for someone and all of that. So brand personality, unique interaction, reinforce brand, they create emotional connection. So try to interact with people, try to interact with the customers, try to interact with people that visit your page on a daily. Like it creates connections. There's one thing I understand is that when you have a deeper connection with your customers, they even feel somehow to leave. They feel guilty when they probably want to see something outside and they want to buy, right? So there's this woman I usually buy stuff from in my estate, right? So I literally don't buy nothing outside because I know that when I go there, she have what I want and I'll buy it from her. So even if I want to buy from outside, I feel like, oh, this woman has this thing, so why am I buying it outside? I can literally just go home, then go to her shop and then get what I want to buy. So we already have like a connection, right? There's this emotional connection that we have that if I want to even buy something outside, I feel like guilty of buying something outside. Why not just go and buy with this woman? So unique interaction reinforce brand, they create emotional connections, which is very, very important. So now micro interactions are the small moment that makes a big difference. Minimal, just 2 minutes or let's say 30-second interaction with the people that you have online can make a huge difference. They transform interface into engaging experience. Before you know, people will start engaging on your content. People will start coming to your content. So this is the last one for this one, which is key takeaway and future directions. So digital design trends are consistently evolving, whether we like it or not. It's evolving. Staying informed and adaptable is essential. Embrace experimentation and use user-centered approach. So embrace new things. So I remember um, when we started TikTok, right? I feel like I was like part of the group that even started when TikTok came in. TikTok. People were like, no, they prefer Instagram. Oh, they prefer Facebook. TikTok is going to. But you can see how TikTok have really, really evolved, and everybody is running there. So imagine that you and I had embraced TikTok when it came in. Imagine how far you would have gone, or maybe um, how many followers you would have had or you would have at the moment, right? So embrace trend too. When you see that, oh, another thing comes out, follow it because you don't know where that might take you to. You don't know how far that uh, platform will take you to. So uh, minimalism, typography, immersive technology, and inclusive design are shaping the future. Integrate this into your visual content strategy. Create meaningful and engaging experience for all users. So try to use typography, try to use inclusive design, try to use technology just like we said, and then you see how far your brand will go. You see how far it will take you. So I think we've come to the end of this class. So I'm going to give the last topic for the day. The last topic for the day The last topic for today, for the day, future proving your digital strategy. Future proving your digital strategy. This is going to be the last, and then we're going to have our exam. I'm going to be sending these files to the site where you can download them and then go through them. Then we now finally have our exam, and then we call it this. I think this should be our last class. Yeah, this is going to be our last class, and then the next practical class is also going to be our last practical class together for this set. So for the people that are not here, I think they're going to be missing a whole lot because I'm doing a whole lot today, not unlike the other day. So future proving your digital strategy. Welcome to this presentation. We will discuss how to adapt to future trends, learn strategies for staying updated with industry change. So this help maintain relevance in visual marketing, right? So we said it before. We said that in the other class, in the other topic that we had, we said that you should try to embrace change. Try to embrace um, the world is evolving, so try to embrace it, whether you like it or not. You have to embrace it. So for you to be able to stay relevant, you have to embrace change. I remember when churches and also mosques. So I know that in the mosques they pray in the mosque, but now you can see that they do preachings also and put it online. In church, they do preaching and put them online. You will also see maybe like an imam also preaching and putting it online for people for it to reach like a wider range of people. In fact, even native doctors are online now. That's how to tell you that the world has changed. Native doctor is online. Like practically, you can actually go to what you call. You could go online and you see that there is a native doctor online telling people how to do one or two things, telling people how to whatever it is. So you see that the world has changed, right? The world has evolved, and even native doctor is not staying behind. Pastors are not staying behind. Malams, imams are not staying behind. Native doctor are not staying behind. So what about you? Eh? What about you? What about you? So you need to stay up to date. You need to stay relevant. Okay. So anticipating future trends, it is important to proactively monitor emerging trends, right? Learn to identify patterns and predict the future shift in design. This will keep your digital strategy relevant. Use your head. Learn to predict the future at all times. So for me right now, what I do is I try to see the pattern that the world is evolving to. I try to see because I'm always online. Uh, I'm a tech person, not because I went to a tech school or because I went to pay somebody to teach me technology. It's because I decided to learn these skills myself, and I can see that I am at least 90% sure that I can do a lot of things that has to do with technology. So because of that, I try to um, I try to go deeper. I try to do my research on product and services. I try to do research on typography. I try to do research on whatever it is that is trending or whatever it is that is going to trend. So if there's something that is coming up, we get to see it first. We get to start using it first, right? So if it works for us, then we adapt to the system. So for you to be relevant, you need to adapt to a new style. So this also this thing we did last week, I and my friends. I could see that I have evolved, right? I have grown. Literally, nobody's going to tell you that you have grown. You will feel it, you will know when you grow, right? I have evolved, I have grown. And then these people are still doing something of 2010, 2005. And I'm like, how do you guys do this? Like, people are literally evolving, people are literally trying to catch up with the future, and you're still stagnant doing stuff of 2006, 2007. Who does that? Right? So I tried to make them understand that, oh, this thing we just did now, nobody does it anymore. Nobody uses this anymore. This is what we use. This is the future. So try to anticipate future trends. It is important for you to dive into the future. It is important for you to know what next, or follow up what is it that is next to happen. So trend analysis, analyze data and reports, help to identify shifts. So like I said, I do analysis a lot, analyze data a lot. I like to be in the future even before it comes. That's me. So I'm working on um, something for my hub, because I'm the lead for agricultural drone implementation here in Cosmopolitan University. Right? So in my hub, what I'm working on is what we call drone um, drone farming. It's called smart farming, right? But there's a way I put it that we try to do analysis, try to get reports, try to do research and get data on how you would be able to farm using drones. So it means that you don't have to go to farm, you don't have to travel miles to go to your farm to be able to inspect your farm, to check your farm, to water your farm, and also to see what's going on with your farm. It means that you can use current digital technology, which is called drones, to monitor your farm at all times. So if you notice the trend in Nigeria right now, most especially in the northern part of Nigeria, you would see that it is very difficult for people to go to their farm because of banditry activity and all of these things. So we try to implement this drone technology that would help, you know, you go to your farm, check your farm, water your farm, um, put what's it called, fertilizer, then spray fertilizer on your farm, grow your farm, and then it will also help you check the environment to know when to visit the farm and when not to visit your farm. So there's a way you would, the drone technology can help you check the farm, check the areas of the farm, check the activities going on the farm before you even go to your farm, to avoid any abduction or all of these things. So you can see how the future is going to be. Is it's no longer going to be going to the visual farming and then going to the bush without even knowing what's ahead of you. You know, going to the farm almost every day just because you want to water the farm, or just because you want to put manuals, fertilizers on the farm, right? So this is technology. This is what we're talking about, anticipating the future and also being in the future. This is what we're trying to do here, right? So analyze data reports and help identify shifts, right? So scenario planning, develop plans for various potential future scenarios, right? So you try to develop plans for future in case this doesn't work. So I was telling one of my friends, just imagine that Canva does not work again. So what will people use to design? What will people now start using to make their design? Let's see, Canva decides to stop working today. All these people that are forming, oh, we're graphic designers. What would you do? So make sure you develop a plan that you can follow. If Canva doesn't work today, do you know how to use Photoshop? Do you know how to use what's the name of Figma? Right? So you learn all of this one in case one fails. So this is what we're doing, right? So the next one is continuous learning. Embrace continuous learning to stay ahead. See, learning doesn't stop. It never stop. It will never stop. In fact, the only time that learning will stop is when we die. We keep learning every day, every day, every day, every day. We keep learning. Every day we keep learning. Learning never stop. So I can imagine my father that is like almost how many years old, and he's like, "Ha! I've learned one new thing today," or "I've learned my lesson." So it means that learning actually never stop. You get me? So continuous learning, embrace continuous learning to stay ahead. So for you to be able to stay ahead, is for you to be able to know ahead. For you to be able to stay ahead, is for you to be able to know ahead, right? Get to know this thing, get to know how it works. Dedicate time to learn about the latest design tools. Learn outside Canva, learn Photoshop, learn Figma. We've done Figma, learn Figma. Learn other tools that you can use to do to make designs. All of these things, they're just app. App can shut down at any time. System can fail at any time. What will you not fall back to? So learn other things, right? So um keep up to date with emerging technology. There are new technologies every day. I showed you guys how to make um slides within 2 minutes, and most of the people were blown away. You're surprised. 100% sure that you people didn't know about that. But it's because we do our learning every day, right? It's because we try to dig in. Oh, what's new? What's new? Okay, what's new with this? That's why we can always go get details and then come share with you people so that you people can also know how to do all of these things. Right. So learn online courses, enroll in courses about design and marketing, just like the way you people are doing it now, which is really, really good. And I really commend people that are still online up to now. Then go for workshops, attend industry workshop for skill development, which is what we're doing here also. Then conferences, participate in design and marketing conferences. So for you to also grow in this field is for you to be able to connect with other people that are like mind, people that know how to do these things, right? So what you know how to do, you can extend to teach another person, and then that person in turn teach you what he can do. That's how we grow. That's how you learn new things every day, right? So following design influencers. Oh, okay, so me, I do this also. I follow like a lot of people that influence, like that are really good at designing. And I think I learned that this design that I just made, I learned it from somebody online. I just saw it, this one, this particular one here. I just saw the guy and I'm like, he just did it. And then I'm like, I can do this thing. And then I did it. You get me? So following design influencers, follow design influencers can provide valuable insights, learn about current trends, um, learn about current trends, and then learn about current innovative technology. You get me? So stay informed, keep up to date with emerging designs, trends. Very, very important. Stay informed and keep up to date with emerging, design trends at all times. At all times, right? Okay, so if you are following me online, please say hi because I don't like the way all of you are just quiet. Nobody is saying anything, nobody is typing anything. Please make me know that you are with me, you are following, and you understand what I am teaching at the moment. So please let the thumbs up keep flowing. Let me see all of you, please. Give me a thumbs up, then we continue. Give me a thumbs up, then we continue. Okay, so I'm going to go on a 10 minutes break now, and then I'll be back. So I'll be back in 10:20 at the dot. 10:20 at the dot. So don't go nowhere because I'm going to be showing you something very important that you need to know about design. It is very, very important for you to know this thing. This is our last class, right? So I'm going to be giving you key informations that you would need to know about design. But for now, I'm going to take a 10 minutes break and I will be back. Okay, thank you, everyone. So 10 minutes and I'll be back. Hello guys, sorry, I'm back. I took 2 more minutes out of the time I initially said I was going to stay. All right, so following design influencers, you can see that my voice is back now. Going to take a little water. Following design influencers can provide valuable insights, learn about current trends, and also innovate techniques. So it is good to follow design influencers. I follow like a lot of them. I get new ideas every day from some of them, which is like really, really good. So stay informed, keep up with the emerging design trends. Make sure you are keeping up to trends at all time. So gain inspiration, find new ideas for your visual marketing. Like nobody is perfect, nobody knows it all. So there are places that you go that you would want to learn one or two things from. Even me myself, I'm not perfect. I'm still looking for more ideas. I'm still looking for more content ideas that I can also work with. Right. So the next one is engaging with online design communities. So try to connect with online design communities. Engaging with online design communities is essential to share your work and get feedback from peers. So networking, connect with others. I said it before. Try to connect with other people, collaborate with other people, and then get feedback from other people. See, collaboration is like really key. I like it when I work with people, when I work with people that have good ideas, so we can collaborate and bring up a design or bring up a marketing material that is really, really cool. So don't say because you want the whole money for yourself, you want to do it alone. Most times it doesn't end well. So share ideas, bring in people. That's what builds what we call authenticity, which is one, and then also trust. When you have people that brings in idea for you guys to work together and then create like a really, really good brand, it's really good. So when maybe let's say you get a client that wants to help you, that wants you to do a job, and you see that the workload is like much, get other people that can help you and you pay them off. You see that the next time that person has something else to do, he would want to call you, right? So connect with other designers, collaborate with other designers, receive critics and suggestions. See, let people criticize your work because if they don't criticize your work, you will never get better. You will not get better at all. So let people criticize your work. Let people give you suggestion. Let people say, oh, instead of doing this, why not do this? Instead of doing this, why not do this? Which is very, very good also. Okay. So participate in webinars offers opportunity for professional development. Learn from expertise and enhance your knowledge, which is really good. Like try to one or two times like go online, participate in all these online conferences and all of these things so you can get more knowledge also on how to make your design come to life, right? So it's also good to participate in conferences that can also give you certificates because sometimes there are really high demanding jobs that may come and then um, they will need you to bring your certificate. So what do you have to offer? Oh, you can do this, but are you certified in this area? Do you have certificates in the skills, right? You need to make sure that you're certified before we can give you the job. So yeah, you need to get certificates and all of that. So industry insights, gain expertise from webinars, skill enhancement, improve design capability. So whenever you enhance your skill, it improves your design capability. It improves your design capability. So networking, connect with speakers and attendees. Make sure you connect with speakers. Make sure you connect with attendees. Okay. Make sure you connect with attendees. So adapting to new technology. So we've done this before. VR, AI design tools, no coding platform. So be ready to adapt to new tech. See, technology is sweet. I can 100% tell you that the era that we are now is the era where you don't have to do too much to make money, right? So I'm going to give you an example of something I did yesterday. Don't tell anybody. Okay, no, I'm not going to tell you now. I'll tell you in our next class. I'll tell you in our next class. So, like without lifting a finger, without doing anything, I made money yesterday. I'm going to teach you this thing. It's very easy, it's simple. It's just new technology that people don't have an idea, and then you have the privilege to know this thing, right? You can make money out of it. So adapt to new technology. Be ready to adapt to new technology at all time. Experiment and integrate innovate solutions. Just like I said, I use AI to generate this thing I'm teaching you now. See, I just woke up in the morning and I'm like, good morning. I just prayed and I'm like, ta 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 ta, and then within minutes, I had my slides ready. I'm here teaching you. You can do slides, you can make slides for people that don't know how to use this. You can say, oh, sir, I can help you design the slide. Well, pay me talking, right? And then they pay you for this. People pay people to do this, right? People pay people to generate slides for them, to make uh, PPTs for them. People pay people to do all of these things. And now you can do it for free, right? So stay current with latest trend. Make sure that more everything you're doing is current, you're up to date. I can't even overemphasize on staying to trends, man. Stay current with trends. So AI design tools, we have a lot of AI design tools. One of them is what I just showed you, Gamma app. One of them is Canva. One of them is what's the name again? What's the name again? The one we used the last time. That we have like a lot of other apps that you can use for AI designs, right? To implement, like, we have ChatGPT to help you write. We have ChatGPT to help you bring up ideas. We have ChatGPT to help you whatever you need. You can just the only thing you just need is your time. Sit down and do this thing, and that's all. And to take you like just few minutes to do all of these things. There are platform that you use now. You don't even need coding to create an app. You don't need coding to create a website. You don't need it. Nah, you don't need codes. So okay, so at the end of this class, I would expect that you'll be able to stay up to date with emerging trends to future-proof your visual marketing. Continuous learning and community engagement are essential, right? Adaptability Adaptability is key to maintaining relevance and driving, success. Yeah, but I came at two something. I don't know if your phone is lagging or something. I think I was just 2 minutes late when I came back. I was just 2 minutes late. I came at 2:20, 2:22, right? So I was just 2 minutes late. All right. So, do you have any questions? You can ask me questions now. We have this is the season where you ask me questions because I'm done with my class, right? So I'll be able to answer your questions now. If you have any question from our last class, you can ask so that I will be able to also answer all of those questions. But for today, we're done with this class. So it's time for you to ask all the questions that you need to ask, and then I'll answer all of them. So I'll be waiting to get your questions. In fact, you can see that I did like two of this class for you people because I was asking, oh, if this one doesn't really make sense to me, I can use this other one. If this one doesn't really make sense to me, I can use the other one. You can see they're like really different classes. So the app is literally in front of you. This is the app that I'm using. I'm still in the app. No, it's not. It's not that. So the name of the app is Gamma AI. Gamma AI. So you can see if you're seeing here, you see gamma.app up here, gamma.app. So you can use it to create all of this content that you can see here. It doesn't even take you up to 30 seconds to create your content. It doesn't take you up to 30 seconds to create your content. And you get your content ready. So one good thing about this Gamma AI, you can see Gamma AI. It's Gamma AI works free. You can see it works free. Then it gives you like limited time. So once that your credit is finished, you can just go and open another email and open another one. Or if you want to buy the credits, that's on you, man. But for me, I don't think I would want to buy any credits. So what I do is I will just log out and then I'll continue with Google. I have like a lot of emails I can use to do this. So I can just basically open another one and then use. So you can see create with AI. This is it. You see paste text. So this is where you paste your text to generate. You say generate, so create from a one line prompt in few seconds, literally. Then here it will tell you to import your files. So you can import maybe a document here. So when you import the document, it will tell you either it's PowerPoint, Word, or whatever it is that you want to import. So maybe you want to use maybe a PPT file. So you import it. Let's say, for example, this one that we have done already. So to tell you that it will take few minutes or more for large files, right? So you can see these are like the current what do you call that I have done like 3 hours ago. So now I've imported the file already. So I will just say I need a presentation about the file. So you can use maybe a Microsoft Word. Let's say you have a Microsoft Word that you want to convert into a PPT or a presentation. So you will do the upload just like the way I told you to do. Upload maybe as a document. Then you come, then you say create your presentation. So you can see it now. So the only thing you just need to do, see you can see what it did for me. You just to click on continue and that's all you have to do for that. So I want to open another Gamma AI here because my credit on the other one has finished. So we move on. So do you have any other question? Because time is running out of hand and the class has literally finished. I'm just trying to show you how to use this Gamma AI at the moment also. So this is another one. This is like AI powered PowerPoint maker. Can you see it? AI PowerPoint maker. So here you just type in whatever you want to type and then click and then it gives you all your AI your what you call look at it. Work PPT. That's the name of this one. PowerPoint at your fingertips. This the name of this one is um, Work PPT for presentation. So the one I want to use is Gamma AI. So I look for my Gamma AI, then I sign up for free. I say sign up with my Google, then use another account. I would just want to use this account. Anyways, just sign up. Know the way you sign up, and then you create your slides and all. So in the can you please brush through how to add email address and successfully send out an email campaign and its email campaign? Okay, so let's do that. So for email campaigns, Let me see if I still have the document here. Email campaign, email campaign, email campaign. That's called email marketing, right? Email marketing. Um, okay, email marketing. This is it. Oh no, it cannot be found. Come on. Email marketing. Okay, so let's do this. So because I lost my file, right? So I would like to do this. Let's log in. Let's go to Gamma AI and sign up. I initially didn't want to sign up, but let's do this. This email campaign very different from email copywriting. Yes, very different from email copywriting. So email campaign basically is just to be able to send out like newsletters, right? Newsletters. It helps you send out like newsletters. It helps you send out. So you know the way you just be in your house and then you see emails from Jumia, you see emails from Alibaba, you'll be seeing like emails from all of these people. So that's email campaign, right? That's email marketing. So email marketing for so that's email marketing. Sometimes you generate a slide so we can brush up through email marketing. Um, I think I have lost that other file. So let's do email marketing. It's quite different, honestly. It's very different. So email copywriting is maybe you're trying to sell out a particular product, right? Uh, okay, so this is email campaign. You can see how my slide is coming up. Like within seconds, I've gotten my slides already, and we are done. And I can now teach you email marketing. So I'd like to do the presentation from the first page. Um, so from the first page, email marketing masterclass. This is what we're doing now. So uh, welcome. Understanding the fundamental. Learn the core principle of email marketing, including defining your target audience, crafting compelling subjects, lines, and designing effective email templates. So key metric and analysis. Explore essential email marketing metrics like open rates, click-through rates, conversation rates. Discover how to analyze these metrics to optimize your campaigns, right? So strategy for lists growth. Number one, you need to sign up, like a sign up form for your email marketing. Now, this is how I explained it earlier. If you want people to sign up to your email marketing form, you need to create maybe you can just create like a book and say you want to sell the book for free. But before anybody can get the book for free, they should sign up they should sign up with their email. You know, there are platforms where you go if you maybe want to purchase something, they tell you to sign up. So just like before I um before I was able to access this Gamma AI, I had to sign up with my email. So it means that Gamma AI now have my email, and Gamma AI can send me emails at any time using. So that's a strategy to get people or to get email from people. So when you try to sell out maybe a product for free, you can decide to say, "Oh, I want to teach you how to cook," right? But before you gain access to that cooking class, you need to sign up with your email. So that's how you can gather emails, and then at the end of the day, now start doing email marketing by sending emails and sending forms to all of these people, right? So this is learn to craft engaging and user-friendly sign-up forms that maximize conversation and encourage list growth. So this is how to grow your list for email marketing. So discover effective tactics to build a robust email list, including lead magnets, website forms, and social media promotions. So if you want to get people to sign up for your email marketing, most times is to, maybe if they want to, like I said, want to buy something from you, or maybe you want them to sign up to the form, and then you create something that is for free, and then you get people to sign up, and then you send them emails for what you really want them to buy. So understanding the importance of segmenting your email list based on demographic, behavior, and interest for targets. So there's a way when you now get those email, you can now divide them into sections, which you can divide them state by state and decide to, oh, this is Abuja list. These are people that are from Abuja. These are people that are from Lagos. And then so if you want to send maybe an email, you now see, oh, for the people that are in Abuja, there's Abuja Fun Fair, and you want them to come and all of that. So you can send email to the people that are in Abuja and all of that. Sorry, I'm really fast because I don't have time again. So craft compelling content. We've done this before for the email marketing. Then automate your email marketing. So email automation. Discover the power of email automation to streamline your marketing effort. Personalized email, welcome sequence. So you need to like tell them they're welcome and all of that. Then drip campaign. So boost engagement and conversation. Learn how to personalize email based on subscribers, data, behavior, and all of that. So all right, so email marketing platform. Explore popular email marketing platform. Like, so this is where I want us to come to now. So for you to be able to sign up for the, let me see, you said add email address and successfully send out email. Now this is what I was looking for. So there are email marketing platforms that you can use, which is this Mailchimp, constant contact, and active campaign, and choose the best platform for your needs. So we have a lot of them, but this is like one of the most popular one that you can use, right? But you need to sign up, you need to pay for it. So when you pay for it, you open um, the platform, you see a section where you'll be able to create and send out emails. And then how do you not get people's email? That's number one. That's why I said for you to be able to get email from people, you need to send out something like a free advert or something. You can decide to create, write a book. It's really easy to write a book these days. I just hope you know you can use AI to write a book in 2 minutes. I can write a book in 2 minutes, and it's my book. It's not AI written book. I will write the book. I will tell AI to write the book. I would go through the book, personalize the book, and then I can sell a book by tomorrow. But then you can write this book using AI, and then you can tell them to write about how to make rice, Nigerian jollof rice, different type of book using ChatGPT. How to make Nigerian jollof rice, how to make eba, how to make fufu. People outside the country really want to know how to learn how to use all of these things. So you can do this. The class is running. I don't know why you can't hear anything. Anyways, but if you can hear me, please say hi because I don't understand why that person is not hearing me. I don't understand why that person can't hear me. If you can hear me, please just say hi. Okay, so this email marketing platform is where you use to send out email. To send out, that's where you get your analysis. That's where you get your people. So what you do is you get people by telling them to subscribe or telling them to subscribe to your email marketing platform. So email marketing analysis, learn how to leverage advanced. Okay, so I think for now I should be able to have answered your question, but if I haven't been able to clear you on that, I think we'll have to do it some other time, and then I will need to clear you because next class is going to be our last class, so I should be able to brush up from what we've done from beginning and also seal date. All right, so any other question? If there's no question, I have to call it a day. And thank you so much for staying here with me. I just hope that you have learned something today. And on Friday is the practical class. We should be able to learn all of these things practically on Friday. And then for the email marketing, I would find a way to be able to show you practical way also of running the email marketing. So thank you so much. God bless you. Have a really wonderful day ahead. Okay. Bye.